Hi, students. This is Mrs. Heathcote, and this is the November session of Lego Robotics. And today we are going to learn how to code Milo to collaborate. So the first thing we need to do is open up WeDo. Now remember, you do that by clicking right here on that bottom left circle. I already have mine open. Here it is. Now remember that you need to make sure to rename or delete a lot of the different ones that don't need to be there. So you can see I have a WeDo one right here, and I don't need that. So I'm going to go ahead and click hard in the center of the book and then press delete. Now I'm ready to start and do collaborate. I press the plus button on the book and it opens up all the different model library. And you can see Milo right here and the words collaborating. So in the collaborating, you click it and then it opens up and you see that we are going to create and program a device to move the plant sample. And we're going to document and present a summary of Milo's mission. So remember, the programming is done before you come to the face-to-face, and then the documenting and the building is done at the face-to-face. Let's press go. The big problem. Max and Mia found out that the plant sample was too heavy for the Milo to move alone. So he's going to need to collaborate with another Milo. So we're going to have two Milos. All right. So we go over to create, and on your own, when you do this, make sure and watch the video so you can see what it's going to look like. The second button right here is when we're at the face-to-face, how to build it. The third button tells us how to connect our Milo, and I know everybody's had a lot of good practice with that. But finally, this is the part that's your homework. Right here's the coding. So with the coding, we can see that we're going to do two different codes, one for one Milo and the other for the other. And we're going to put both Milos to one computer. It's going to be really cool. The first thing is to pull up this block. Now, one of my students showed me this. If you click on this, it shows the other way. So that's a really quick way to switch it. I thought that was great. So if you remember, if you were the one to tell me that, thank you. Next, we need to code and tell this right here that we want a speed of 8. Now this is just 8. It's not 8 seconds per something. It's just a unit that Lego is using. Speed of 8. And how long do we want it? Right here tells us that we want it for 2 seconds. So this is definitely seconds right here. So I press 2. Finally, we need to do one more. And this is for our second Milo when we want him to stop and the other to do the work. So you pull this up and then you just tell it to stop motor. So one Milo will be using this programming code. The other Milo is using this programming code. And it's going to be really great to see how it works. Now, this is your optional homework, but it's still a pretty good practice for you to know how to upload to our Google folders. So after you've made your code, and if you wanted to, remember you can add different blocks like the color or the sound. It's a lot of fun to add extra coding blocks. But it's time to share. We go over here to the camera. Do you see up here in the top left corner? There's a camera. First, you're going to see a picture of me. Now I say, I want to see my code. And I'm going to take a picture of my code. And as soon as I press that yellow button, it says File Save As. And then you can automatically save it into the folder on the Google Drive. So right here on the Google Drive, you're going to see my Google Drive has a lot. So I click on the Google Drive. I go into the robotics team folder. Now you're going to have one that just shared Lego sharing for students, and it's right here. And we're in the WeDo group, so we click the WeDo share folder, and then we put it into the WeDo. Now let's say that you can be either Northeast, which is up here in Johnson County, or you could be in Wichita around the Mays area. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the Northeast Kansas one. And we have project A, B, and D. Now this is project D, the collaborating. And then I go down here and I'm going to name it. So remember how we do last name. So my last name is Heathcote, Allie, and then my teacher, I'm going to go ahead and just put AH. And this is collaborating coding, because that's what this project is. And then over here, I press save, and now I have it in the folder. It has been saved to the folder. So that's your homework assignment, and feel free to email me if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.